And you trust the experts because they have a degree and they have no clue of what they're doing. A PhD, um, uh, whatever degree, associate degree, whatever they have, ain't nothing but a piece of paper that they paid money for. Because they didn't learn anything. And you go there and they say, oh, okay, you have HTHD. After you're done paying me all this money for false counseling, go and buy some medication. And you're like, oh, okay. And they are always changing the words, taking the words away, and changing them to fit their needs to control you. For an example, they're trying to take away one of my words. What the? How can you take away a JLP word? This is from Odyssey. Lake Superior State University in Michigan released its list of banished words and phrases for 2023. You got some dummies with a piece of paper telling you what words you can and cannot say, and you go along with it. Now, if they say, you know what, this is my house, you're invited in, but you can't use that word in my house, that's a different story. Okay, I either accept that or you leave. But they're taking away words, and they are constantly changing the words to fit them and deceive you so they can use you. They're changing the word. Number 6 on the list, guess what it is? There's the Lake Superior State University. Is they want to banish words, and one of the words that they want to banish is number 6 on the list. Guess what it is? Amazing. That's the word. They want to take away amazing. How can you want to take, you know you're miserable if you want to take away amazing. On their list, they want to remove amazing. Not everything is amazing. That sounds like jealousy. Miserable people like, hey, everything amazing. You always say amazing. Everything ain't amazing. That's an unhappy person. Not everything is amazing. And when you think about it, very little is. You know that's a miserable person, right? Living in hell in a fallen state. So they go on to amazing. Not everything is amazing. And when you think about it, very little is. When I say everything is amazing, they said amazing. Very little is amazing. Doesn't it sound like a miserable, jealous, envious, strife-filled person? They go on to say this glorious word should be reserved for that which is dazzling. Dazzling sounds like a man dressed in a dress dancing. They see that as dazzling. They said this glorious word should be reserved for that which is dazzling, moving, and awe inspiring. I have no idea what they're talking about. All emotional, all lost people. And you have decided, well, you didn't decide it, but you have decided not to overcome lost people. You would rather follow lost people. And these people at a university where you pay a lot of money, go in normal and come out abnormal. They have decided amazing must be banished. And watch how the dumb people that listen to their leader, they go, oh, don't say amazing. That's not amazing. Why you say amazing? They're not thinking for themselves. They're not individuals. I never, ever thought that we would have a society of people in America, men and women, male and female, who have decided, I don't want to be an individual. I want to be a victim. I'm not going to stand alone. I want to stand with the group or I ain't standing at all. And you going to love me. Amazing. Christ stood alone. He was guided by the Father within. Why aren't you willing to do that? Why you even bother to read the Bible if you know that you love your hell that you live in? If you're still going to accept the lies of the imagination within yourself, thoughts, and the lies of the imagination and thoughts of others. Why even bother to read a Bible or go to a church? And you're refusing to work on yourself. I don't know about now because I haven't heard the true report lately. But in the good old days, when boys were boys and men were men, there were a whole truckload of self-made millionaires. You heard that before? How often do you hear that now? A self-made millionaire. You don't hear that? I don't. Rarely do I hear it now. But growing up, I heard it a lot. Oh, that's a self-made millionaire. They didn't have to go to college. The one thing that I can assure you that two things. Number one, if you ever decide that you want to be an individual again, and being an individual is not something you can make of yourself. It comes from within. When you as an individual start to focus on what's happening inside of you, you will become an individual. Number one. Another thing I can assure you, y'all may take away the N word, but you ain't taking away amazing. You ain't gonna take my amazing away. Sorry, that ain't gonna happen. Amazing.
Amazing.
That's not, hey, Montgomery, that's from Little Montgomery. But you're not taking away my word, amazing. Mind blowing stuff. It's time to wake up, folks, and you can truly, truly wake up. You are asleep and don't know it. And signs of being asleep is fear within you. I'm not talking about fear where you have to, when you're walking, you're out and about, and you're watching your back, and okay, you know what, the street people that hurt you, you don't want to be robbed. I'm talking about that fear that you have within. Doubt and worry and insecurity and trying to follow the group and identify with the group rather than being an individual. Being of anger and not of love. And love is not a feeling. If you think that feeling is love, then Satan is your daddy. You're in a fallen state. You're asleep. You're walking dead. Suicidal thoughts. You got to get on medication because you just can't deal with life. And somebody with a degree told you, you need to take this pill. or you believe in all the isms, racism, and all that crap. You're in a fallen state. You're walking dead, spiritually walking dead. You cannot see, and you don't even know you can't see. I did not know that I could not see until he caused me to see. I knew something was wrong because I was emotional. I had that inner fear. I was looking outside for the answers, which never help. Have you noticed that the outside answers never work? It's just somebody else's opinion.